Good morning. Oh, man. I don't know if this is so much a dream weekend anymore, but we gonna keep on pushing on and enjoying things. That's for sure. So we're up and at 'em and moving. Fin seems to be doing a lot better. Well, I don't know if it's too much better, but he's not pooping anymore, and he wasn't pooping this morning or nothing crazy. He did a little pee-pee, so that's a start. We'll take it. I am gonna stay with him for a little bit and monitor the little guy while Jen runs out. She's got to pick up a outfit piece for work, and she's also gonna grab him a little bit of medicine, just so that we can have something to help ease his little tum and hopefully make whatever it is that's going on in there leave him alone and get all better. Okay, yeah, like he's running around. You alright, Papa? Yeah, come here, Pop. Yeah, he's doing okay. He's okay. I have a feeling that he just got into something. It looked very similar to when my first family dog, and when my sister's dog has little bouts, and they're puppies, they're dogs, they get into stuff and it messes up their tummy. So it's not really a complete 5-alarm fire. You do gotta watch them, but it's more so like, all right, well, we just gotta let whatever it is run its course, and then we kick it from there. So yeah, let's just be fully transparent with y'all. I don't know how the rest of the weekend is gonna go. My instinct is just stay home. I'm obviously gonna go work today, but stay home and just be with Jen and Finn, just to make sure that little Fin's okay, and so that I don't leave Jen stranded, because it is a lot to clean up, throw up, and poop and stuff like that, especially at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning like we just were. That's not, really a one-person job. It's good to have a teammate in that. So I think I'm going to stay home. Yeah, I didn't pay for the hotel. It's included in the fees for the client. They paid for it. So even though I don't get to go and show y'all that side of the vlog, I will just continue my little dream weekend at home, and we'll do something else fun. I'll set something else up fun so that we can finish out this vlog and we can finish out these festivities. So the dream weekend continues, y'all. For right now, what I think I'm going to do is try and get myself my normal morning routine, get some water, get some coffee, and I'm not too sure about feeding little Fin his food. So I think what we're going to do is try something a little bit more bland, and maybe we'll try and give him a little bread. See if that's a little bit easier on his stomach, on his little tum-tum. And if he can keep that down, then we'll work our way up from there. Come here. Okay. Come on, eat it. Eat it. I think he's still trying to figure out what to do with it and how to chew it. It's not crunchy and it's not loaf. So he's like, what the heck do I do with this thing? There you go. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Not so bad, right? Yeah. Alright, let's try another piece and then we'll chill out for a minute. See how you do, if there's any instant reactions. Good job. Alright, let's see how that does. Okay, so I know this is a very chaotic vlog, but I mean, to be honest, it's been a chaotic last couple of hours, to be completely real, but it's all good. Literally went from living my best life over at a winery straight back into daddy duty, making sure we're taking care of our little fur baby and being a good partner, which sometimes you gotta do. Sometimes that's the call o duty, no pun intended. But yeah, I just decided we are going to looking straight to the wedding. We still got plenty of time to get there, get set up, you know, get ourselves ready to rock. And I even had some time to stop and get myself some breakfast. So I got that. And I'm gonna eat my breakfast on the way. I'm gonna drink my coffee on the way, drink some water, make sure I'm good. And then we're gonna continue on and have ourselves a good ass weekend. And that's the plan. But look at the fog that I'm driving through right now. Like, I can't see very far out in front of me. It lifted a little bit, but it was literally like I couldn't see like even a foot in front of my car. It's kind of still like that, to be honest. So I'm slowing down a bit. But man, this has been an interesting drive and an interesting weekend. There we go. A little clearance. We'll take it. All right, y'all, we made it to the wedding. This is definitely the closest I have had to cut it for a wedding event, but thankfully it is, like I said, a smaller package, so it's not going to be too crazy of a day. And on top of that, the setup is pretty straightforward, so I'll let y'all see what we're working with today. No, it's all good. No worries. I had to bounce up to my car real quick and get something. Okay. Hi there. I'm the photographer. Okay, beautiful.
I heard you were looking for me.
Yes, I had a couple questions when we get in there real fast.
Okay, come on.
Alrighty. Oh man, guys, I didn't even have time to set up the camera, you know, the vlog camera in the back to record the ceremony and me shooting it and stuff like that, but all I'll say is that it was very quick and extremely sweet. So sweet, so heartfelt. They are literally the cutest couple, and I'm just gonna get some quick BTS of me shooting their family portraits and some of their bride and groom portraits outside. It is a little nippy, as you guys can see. I got on the sweatshirt and all that stuff, so I wasn't able to bring like a nice official jacket that I could look clean in, but this will keep me warm, and this will make sure that the pictures turn out good. So let's get it done. All right, y'all, we did it. Shots turned out amazing. I did a bunch of bride and groom shots with them, like in front of the house and kind of over there and down there a little bit. Man, that was definitely, yeah, like still a fantastic shoot. Great couple, great family, and just great energy. That's something I love shooting about weddings, is like the people most of the time, like I'd say 80% of the time, are just so nice and so like happy, and it's so nice to be able to capture people's like heartfelt moments and stuff. So I enjoy shooting them simply for the fact that they're just very happy. But that shoot in particular, just because of, I need to move my seat up, just because of all the whatchamacallit, hustle and bustle that you guys saw earlier in the vlog, was a little bit more hectic than I would have liked, racing through West Virginia and Maryland mountains and making sure that I was getting here on time and not cutting it too close. But hey, it all worked out in the end. So now I am kind of left with a decision. It is, I think, about 5 o'clock. Let me see. Give my Prius a second to load up. Yeah, it was 5 p.m. Let's see how far and how long it's gonna take me to get back, and then let's see how far this lodge is that I booked my stuff from. Tune back in a second. All right, y'all. So I just did the math. The place that I booked is about 15 minutes away, and I think it's worth at least driving there. I can call my family when I get there and make sure everything is good with Fin. And then if all else is good and everything looks straight, then I guess we can continue our dream weekend. Wedding, or no, let me back up. Influencer dinner attended, wedding shot. Now we get to go ahead and enjoy our stay, hopefully, at this awesome little resort lodge. So let's get going. Let's see what we got here. I guess I can just park anywhere. We made it, folks. We are at the Cove Creek Lodge. I kind of figured out why the pictures looked nicer online, because it was summertime and it was bright and sunny. And right now it is super cold for some reason, and overcast and rainy. But let's see how these rooms are. Let's see how this lobby and this lodge is. I'm checking in real quick. Should be under Cameron. All right, she said we could get to it from the inside, so let's go ahead and check out our bar area. This is the little store that she was talking about with the checkout right there. Looks pretty cool. Let's check this out. Okay. See if we can get this room open. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is home for the next evening at least. Back up, give y'all a little look. Not too bad of a room. This is our little kitchen area. Not bad. Let's see what we got going on here in the bathroom. Okay. I'll keep the light on. Shower looks pretty good. I wonder what this is. Oh, some sort of closet. Didn't mean to slam that thing, good lord. Okay. Little storage closet, extra blanket, all that stuff. Okay. I think that's pretty much it, y'all. Ain't nothing too fancy. So you got like this little message over here now. But we do got some coffee that we can lock in on. And even a little stove right here. It's kind of hidden because it's like just like super flat, but stove and everything. Okay. This is home, y'all. TV. And then it connects to the outside. Let's go ahead and take a peek out here. Real quick. Okay. So, it's my little outdoor terrace. Got 2 seats. Wish it was warmer, and I could maybe enjoy myself a little out here. And then it just walks out there, so not too bad. Okay. Maybe I'll check out the, I think there's like a pizza place across the street. And then there's also like a McDonald's or something like that over there. I don't really want to do McDonald's because I feel like McDonald's is pretty repetitive. And I can get McDonald's anywhere, so. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. There we go. Anyways, yeah, I can get McDonald's anywhere. So I'm thinking that maybe I will go check out what they have labeled as the Fox Den Pizza. And we will see how it is. Also, I think she said I'd get a free drink voucher, which is pretty cool. I'll go ahead and let's see if we get a free drink. Shoot, even if it's like a beer, I'll take it. Oh, here we go. This might be it. Yeah, free drink. Beer or wine only. Alright. Well, I guess with this free drink voucher that I got right here, and this Fox Den pizza place that they got across the street, I think we're gonna have ourselves a beer and pizza night for dinner to reward ourselves for a fun day of shooting. So let me go ahead and look up the menu, see if there's good reviews on it. I think I just saw some people walking back from the area over there. There's also a place called Honey Bar, which is like, I'm like, bro, are you like a Hawaiian bar or something? I'm not gonna lie, I don't see a single black person here. Like, not a one, bro. I've been scanning, and the only black person that I saw was literally at the wedding, and it was like one dude, and then there was like another black family kind of like towards the back. I'm assuming that was probably his family. But I'm looking around, what I do is I usually hop on Google Maps and I look in pictures and I zoom in close and stuff. Guys, I don't see nothing. Nothing, not a one. I don't see no black people working here. I don't see nothing. No black people in Google Maps, pictures, nothing. So, oh, I lied, hold on. I think I see one black person in the side of a Google Maps photo, like literally like this, like off to the side. So maybe we got a Google Maps person here, maybe. But I'm looking, bro, I don't see nothing. Yo, we found one, and guess what? He's a local guide. I don't know if y'all can see him, but that is our boy Eric Parker. See if I can blow up his picture. I can't, damn it. Nah, but Eric is black, and he said that this is, a week ago, he said it's a must stop. Strong drinks, people tend to let loose here and have fun. Staff are very friendly and alternative. Bro, look, I found one, so we're good, I think. We'll see. I think I'm just gonna kind of explore around the rest of the lodge real quick. And then I will probably go ahead and shift on into dinner mode, since a lot of the stuff seems to close down here at like 8 p.m. I'll bounce over to the Fox Den pizza place or whatever it's called, and I'm gonna go ahead and test out their pizza. It's got like raving reviews online around here, so maybe this is like the Cove Creek famous Fox Den pizza. I don't know, but I'll go ahead and try their pizza, maybe like one other appetizer, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and cash in on this free drink. And who knows, maybe if they get me drunk enough, I'll go ahead and buy maybe one or two more and let myself really enjoy this stay. But I think that's gonna be our plan of action. So that looks like the Black Antler Bar right there. I think this is where I redeem my little free drink. I'll come past here a little bit later. I think they've got, this is the lobby and the frontal area where it looks like you can buy more snacks. Ooh, some nice dessert options right there. I like that. And a couple more refreshments if you feel like you want to take something back to your room, I'm assuming. Let's see. Little Cove Creek gift shop down here. Man, I wonder if they got some pins. That would be awesome. I don't think they do though. You know, it's so funny, like ever since I started collecting pins, it's so much harder to find them than it is when I wasn't collecting them, and I don't know why, but it just is for some reason. More merch and stuff over here. And then like some, I guess like business cards for other local businesses and stuff. Let's take a peek down here, see if we can see the other side right here. Sitting area right here, I like this. This is nice. And I think they got another sitting area around here. They do. Very nice. Cool beans, okay. And these are all just rooms lining the side. This is the outdoor area. I'm gonna actually, can I step out here? I can, okay. Let's go ahead and step outside and see how this looks. Obviously I'm not gonna sit out here, it's way too cold, but I just wanna see what it looks like. Not bad. I'm sure that if this was warmer weather and it was summer out, this would probably be really nice, to be honest. Let's take a closer look down here. Yeah, this would be awesome, man. Dang, I'm kind of upset that it's so cold and rainy. Little fire pits here. You can see, oh, this one looks like it kind of fell down. This light right here. but you can see where they've got like the string lamps and everything. So I'm sure, again, like if it just wasn't such crappy weather, this would be like an awesome little outdoor like bar area and everything. Right booking, wrong time. Another thing that I thought was cool here that obviously I will not be able to access, Deep Creek Lodge and lake and everything. Sorry for the pause. They actually have like a little lake area that it leads down to, and you can do like paddle boarding and stuff. Like they provide the paddle boards for free, which I was like, dude, if the weather's cooperating and it's warm enough, I am 100% down. Like I'm doing it. Weather is definitely not cooperating, so it is what it is. But I think that is like this way. Yeah, no, that kind of looks like people's backyards and houses like over there, if you can kind of see that. But down there, yeah, that is where the paddle boards and all that stuff is. Way down there at that dock. Man, I thought I was gonna be able to do my first paddleboard experience here. Oh well. Cove Creek Lodge. Maybe if you feel so inclined to let me come be an influencer, since I'm tapping into that power apparently now, then maybe I will come on back and do my paddleboarding here, give you guys a review. This is like kind of like another back door or back side of the lodge. That's got like a little running water creek and kind of just runs along the back side of like some of these rooms. I just think that's pretty cool to be able to just hop right out. And as you can see, this is a little like fire pit area. See the little knob right there. It literally just lights up and you just have yourself a fire with this nice little running water lake and everything. Like this is just so cool, man. This would have been such a nice like detaching experience, detach and relax kind of experience, if the weather would have just cooperated. Can you tell I'm a little blown about it? More hammocks, as you can see, and more camping areas right here. Like, dude, this would have been so sick. Come on. Come on. Oh well. Not gonna be upset about it. It is what it is. These rooms are like wide open though. I need to close these curtains, y'all. I want people peeking up in your rooms. I don't think, to be honest, I don't really think there's much more of the lodge to explore. I guess I didn't think to go upstairs when I was in there, because in my head I was like, oh, that just leads to the upstairs rooms. But I guess we'll give it a peek, since that's pretty much it. That's everything that I just walked through. And then obviously the pool is shut down and off limits, but they got a pool here too. Give you guys a quick peek at that. You can see the grill is ready to be fired up, and we're good to go. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a pioneer. I won't let the weather rain on my parade. I'll throw some burgers and some dogs on the grill and rip that pool cover off, and I'll start my own party. And maybe people will join me. Okay. Wait. More sitting areas. That's definitely someone's room. Okay. They had the good stuff in that room. They had Buffalo Trace, a whole bunch of bourbons. See, it smelled delicious. Oh, we got like a little arcade over here. This is cool. Space Invaders, Pac-Man. Maybe I'll stop here and give myself a little arcade. And then here's a better view of the bar right here. Pretty dang cool. I like it. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I stand corrected. There is more upstairs. Nice little shuffleboard going on here. This is cool, man. Wow, this thing looks so smooth too. Honestly, I'm not used to seeing it without sand on it. And I guess that's because without sand it does not work. So maybe it's not in operation. But they do have this. This is really dope. Little upstairs lounge area. And I'm sure that fireplace turns on. Maybe this is where I'll enjoy my pizza. Instead of in the confines of my room, I'll come up here, have a whole TV suite to myself, and I'll ask them if I can bring my beer up here. Hallways down that way. Hallways down that way. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That is everything. But not a bad spot. Not a bad spot. If everything closes down at 8, I imagine it'll get kind of quiet around here. So that'll be kind of nice. But sorry, I was looking at a little advertisement, an advertisement. What are we at? 8 minutes. Oh man. Okay. I think it's time to go order ourselves and investigate some pizza. Let's see what we do. How is the Foxton pizza across the road? Good?
Great.
I saw some good reviews. There was only one other spot. It looked like it said it was Uno's or something. Is that like a competitor, or should I go to Fox?
Fox's would be better.
Fox's? Okay.
There's also a place down the street called Bruno's Pizzeria.
Bruno's Pizzeria, okay. Which one would you do, Fox's or Bruno's?
Well, if you're by yourself, they're like this big at Brenda's.
Okay, well, I got an appetite about that big, so.
Great.
Okay, cool.
I go Bruno's.
You'd go Bruno's?
Brenda.
Okay, gotcha.
Brenda's.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh man, now we have a decision to make. Because she said that Brenda's, or Bruno's, I'm not really sure what she was saying because she was so quiet. She was saying that that could be a potential contender. But the Foxton is literally like right there. So, I don't know, man. Those reviews, the menu, everything for Foxton was looking like it was hopping, but she's saying something else, and she's a local, man. She is a well-established, well-affiliated local. So, decisions. 3, 2, 1, Foxton. Okay, we're going Foxton. That's what we're doing. You know, it's not that I didn't necessarily trust her. I think that she probably has a pretty good opinion, but I just feel like, if I'm being honest, her discrepancy of pizza may not be the same as my discrepancy of pizza. Like, she looks like she makes a mean apple cobbler or like a green bean casserole, you know? And I just don't know how well that correlates to a pizza. So I am going to go with my gut. And you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I own it. And it is what it is. And your boy will just eat some nasty Foxton pizza and not complain. But on the off chance I'm right, maybe we discovered a brand new hidden gem deep in the mountains of Maryland or West Virginia or West Maryland. I don't really know where I am, to be honest. I think I'm in Maryland. Okay, we have arrived. Oh, parking here is very hard. Alrighty, we have arrived. This is the notorious Foxton Pizza. Let me quick lock my car. I'm excited. It's connected to a vape shop, so I'm not sure if maybe they use the vape flavorings in the pizza or the pizza flavorings in the vape. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right. Hello there.
Hi.
You swayed me. I was gonna do some mott sticks, but I'll do some sweet chili wings. And then for the pizza, which one did you say that people get? You said the deluxe?
Yeah, it really depends on what you're looking for. That one has a little bit of veggies on it, but if you're looking for just the meat supreme's always a typical classic. But if you want to, venture a little, we got the pickle, we got a taco pizza. It's all up to preference, really.
The bacon dill pickle. How interesting.
Yeah, I've never tried that one. I've had pickle pizza.
So you can't vouch
before,
for it?
But,
Okay. What about you? Have you tried the pickle pizza? No? Okay. Has
Also,
anybody tried the pickle pizza here? No?
I don't think it's kind of newer. But
Okay.
I like the barbecue chicken or the buffalo chicken. That's probably one of my favorites.
Okay. And what's your favorite?
Probably the deluxe.
The deluxe one? Okay. You can do Cameron.
Okay, that's my brother's name.
Okay, cool. Sounds like you got a cool brother.
Yeah.
It's been ordered. They gave me their recommendations. I'm trusting them. My life is in their hands, or at least my appetite is. We'll see how things go. Pizza good?
Yeah, that
Which one did y'all get?
We got that buffalo chicken.
The buffalo chicken one?
I think the best
We
one.
were like
Dang.
300 miles away, so we know it was good.
I was about to say, bro, don't make me feel like I got the wrong one now. I was looking at the buffalo
I'm pretty sure
pizza.
everything is good.
Okay.
It looks like everything is good out here, this joint.
Nice, okay. That's what it said in the reviews, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I didn't even go based on the. I went based on my stomach because I was hungry.
Like it, man. Well, y'all have a good one, man.
Oh, you
Thank
too,
you.
sir.
Y'all heard it from two people literally just sitting in here. They said the buffalo chicken was good.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll come back and get another one.
Excellent.
Hey,
My God.
Have a good one, man.
I'll drive back here again.
Wow, they're driving back to get it? Maybe I gotta get 2 pizzas, I don't know. I could have literally mixed it up and done like 2 small ones. And then I could have got 2 different flavors. And maybe I could have tried it. Next time.
Is there anything else?
Thank you.
Awesome.
You have a good one.
Thank you, boss. Have a good one, man. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.
No problem.
I'm gonna use my last bit of battery to do this taste test, and then we're gonna go and redeem my free beer at the Black Antler Bar. Let's do it. Okay, so I grabbed the water out the car, and I grabbed some base eating utensils. This is my little spread from Foxed In Pizzeria. So let's go ahead and check out these wings. Comes in a nice little labeled box. Everybody was saying it was good reviews, even the people that were inside that you guys saw. Oh, they gave me a ranch! Let's rock, that's huge. Already off to a great start. And then here are these wings. Now, okay, they gave me 6. For a second I was like, I thought they miscounted. That's my wings. They smell pretty good. Yeah, they smell pretty good. Almost smell like spicy. I know it's sweet chili, but usually sweet chili smells like more Asian-y, but... Alright, now here's the real test. Ranch test. If a place doesn't have good ranch, it's a bad omen. So, let's give it a shot. Okay, ranch smells like a hint of garlic. It's a little bit more watery ranch, but still got some consistency. Okay, it's garlicky, it's good, but it's weird. It's like it's the first ranch that I've had that has like a garlic ranch flavor, but has a salad dressing ranch on the back end. Usually it's like full salad dressing, full garlic, you know, or just like somewhere in the middle. But this is like, yeah, it's good. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and give these wings a shot. They are crispy. The wings are crispy. I can feel that already, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna go ahead and just really douse this guy in that sauce. I think he's good, nice and coated. Get a little drip drip. Okay. Here we go. Thai chili wings from Foxed In Pizza. Let's get it. I can rock with it. That's solid. I can rock with it. Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, dude, at the pizza store. I honestly wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if his opinion was going to be something I could trust. If you're watching this, dude, if you happen to track me down on YouTube or the internet, good job, brother. Wing is crispy, is good, is juicy. It's not like it's dried out or anything like that. Sauce is good. Nice, sweet, spicy kind of vibe going on. And the ranch complements it all. Rating is like a solid, I'd say like 7.58. These aren't like, holy shit, I'm dying. These are amazing type wings. You know, I died and went to heaven, but I'm pretty hungry. And they are actually pretty good. I can tell it's not just like the I'm starving factor that's increasing them. Okay, I'm gonna take like one more bite of this one, and then we're gonna get into this pizza. So that's the pie. Little thumbnail if I want to do that. Pie looks good too, honestly. It's a classic kind of like works pizza. All right, I like it. It's not super floppy. It's a little bit of flop, but not super floppy. But it's crispy. You know, the bottom is crisped. Smells really good. All right, let's give it a shot. I'm gonna do it without the ranch and then with the ranch. Here we go. Pretty good pizza. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I feel like the only thing that I'm looking for is like maybe a little bit more like savory seasoning kind of flavor, but it's not by any stretch like, oh, this just tastes like cardboard. Like, not at all. This is good. I was good with ranch. Got the ranch. Ranch makes it even better. Damn. It's like an 8. Maybe 8.2, 8.3. I might even go 8.5, honestly. I think the only thing is, there's like small parts of the pizza, or at least of this piece, that didn't have like an initial bite of sauce on it. I think I just like maybe just got like a little weird spot, but the rest of it has sauce. It's got flavor, and the ranch for sure sets it off. I may literally go back across the street to get another ranch. I'm not even kidding. Wings, solid 7.5, 8. Pizza, 8, 8.5. Really good.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. I was coming to see if I could redeem this. It says for beer or wine.
Yes.
Okay. What beers do you guys have?
Okay, so today is only my second day of trading.
Okay, well, welcome to the job. Congratulations. Am I allowed to come see by chance?
You can sit back.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna mind.
Okay. Oh wow, so it's any of these.
We have canned beer because
Okay.
of the outdoor.
Right.
The pool, we're not allowed to have glass out.
Yeah.
outdoor.
Okay.
So everything in can.
All right. Have you tried any of these? Do you recommend any?
I'm not a big IPA person.
Okay.
So I don't know, Blue Moon is always my beer.
I didn't even see a Blue Moon there.
That is my go-to.
That's my go-to too, honestly. I love a Blue Moon. I love a Heineken, all that
I
stuff.
like the Blue Moon, the mango Blue Moon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's probably really, really good.
It's so good and it's so hard to find.
Nice.
I
Okay.
can't find it hardly anywhere.
Need to get some of those here, honestly.
I do not like it in can though.
Okay.
It's different.
Yeah.
Can sucks.
I totally can versus bottle versus draft. I totally know what you're talking about. It changes up the flavor and everything.
I love Blue Moon.
Yeah.
I do not like the mango in can.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
I can't exactly tell you why. I just don't know.
I guess I will go with a Blue Moon then. I will give that a shot. Thought about going Blue Moon, but we might as well try something new while we're here, right? Okay.
I always try something new.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
He is allowed to take this to his room, correct?
Of course. Yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
Wonderful. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Welcome. Did you need a cold glass?
Sure. I'll take one if you got one.
We got a frozen one for you.
All right. Let's do it.
Nothing but the best.
Excellent A1 service.
You ready for a Chardonnay and some ice?
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Let's make sure I don't embarrass myself in front of these fine bartenders with my poor skills.
It's the Stella, 0%, so no alcohol at all in it.
Look
You want one of
at
those? Yeah. Would you like
that.
a cold glass? Please.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I just back 2 more.
All right, let's go try this in the room and give this a proper taste test. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think this is my first time trying a sour. I don't think I've ever tried a sour like in my entire life. I know friends who like them, and a lot of people rave about them. And then there's also, of course, the other side of things where a lot of people hate sours. I don't really know which side I stand on, so I guess we're gonna figure that out today. Smells very, very fruity and very, very like almost like seltzery a little bit. This would be a great like summer drink. Great, like, I'm like maybe on the beach or like at a lake or something like that. Like definitely in this type of environment would be like awesome to have this. 5% alcohol. It says notes of tart berry juice, citric acidity. We're definitely picking that up. It is officially 1 pint. Not bad. All right, raspberry sour. You have been my first taste experience with an official sour. I don't even know if this is like a beer or what, but an official sour drink. Cheers. Let's raise a toast, guys. We have officially made it. We made it through to the rest of the dream weekend. It definitely had a couple ups and downs, but I think that that's kind of the point of having a dream weekend. It's not always supposed to go absolutely perfect. I think sometimes you need a couple bumps in the road because they make moments like this that much sweeter, or I guess I should say that much sourer. So yeah, let's go ahead and
Raise a toast. I appreciate y'all for watching and hanging with me if you made it this far. I love bringing y'all along on my little adventures. I planned this out and I was so excited for this weekend to pop up, especially with the 6-course dinner that kind of popped in last minute. That was something pretty cool to add in there as well. So yeah, cheers guys. Cheers to fun adventures and fun vlogs. Appreciate y'all. Okay, finished stuffing myself, at least for now, and I'm almost out of the raspberry sour, so I think it's time to head back out to the bar, treat myself to another drink, maybe a bourbon, or just gonna make sure my front door is locked. It looks like it is. Yeah, maybe a bourbon or some other beer. If they've got some sort of like IPA or craft specialty or something like that. We'll see what we can muster going on here. Cool. Anything that you recommend on here?
Honestly, I am just doing a whole lot of tasting at
Okay.
the moment.
Gotcha,
Today's my
okay.
second day of training.
Gotcha.
So if you want a recommendation, that's going to be your man.
Okay, cool, cool. What's your #1 recommendation?
You guys are an old fashioned.
All right, I love an old fashioned. I was leaning towards getting some type of bourbon,
My wife and
but
I are known for doing old fashions at multiple cocktail bars around here. We set
Okay.
them up and consult for multiple bars around here.
wow,
We're
okay,
currently building another farm to bar cocktail spot
wow,
and farm to bar, farm to table restaurant.
nice.
And they'll have their own special kind of old fashioned.
Okay.
We have some of them around the county. So.
Wow, look at me, lucky me stumbling into the right bar. I love that. Okay, cool.
You want me to start that now, or you want to finish your beer and we'll get it going?
I will finish this and let you finish your call, and then we can dump into that old
Talking to
fashioned.
my baby.
That's important business, my friend. Okay, well, I'm excited now. He's talked it up. I've got the menu and everything, so this is going to be a nice little treat to kind of end off my evening. So let's get into it.
Today is my second day of training.
Day number 2.
I've
Okay.
been here. I'm
Got you. So how many drinks
Just
have they had you
started.
try thus far?
actually we haven't actually made the drink.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna
Gotcha.
try. I've just been trying ingredients.
Oh,
of
okay.
The different drinks.
Very nice. We're getting the base down. Okay,
yeah.
cool. Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. I heard you make a mean old fashioned, my friend.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
So Ashley was just saying they did like a $3 million remodel of like this entire like lodge and everything in it, from the bar to I guess the rooms to the place itself and everything. So I guess I'm coming at the right time. This is like brand spanking new with all the stuff in here, and apparently our friend is a walking chemistry book over here. So I'm pretty excited for the old fashioned that he's going to produce.
We're just trimming the orange peel right now.
Okay,
Which
cool.
is, a little extra step, which is why we can charge you so much.
Okay. I'll trust your word on that. There we go.
So you get a nice
Nice.
swap. Is orange, and I'm training her as well, so a little
Okay.
orange. Building a story about 4 dashes each.
Okay, cool.
Then more our sugar. It's like old school sugar syrup, 1/4 ounce of that.
Okay,
Right in.
very cool.
Let's use a rye, and we use 100 proof bottled and bond rye.
Okay, cool.
Which top cocktail bars in the world use this exact rye for most of their Manhattans and old fashions. 2 ounces right to the top.
All right, I'm excited, man. He's got this down to a science.
And ice last
Okay.
to the top. Stir spoon in the back.
Wow. Look at this premium treatment. Is there a certain length of time you're supposed to be stirring for, or is it something that you yourself are looking for? You gave her a look.
She knows.
Seconds.
No, that's shaking. So about 30 to 35
seconds.
30 to 35 seconds typically, until this is like feeling pretty chilled down.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. Finesse in the pour.
Now I can smoke it for you as well if
Okay.
you want a cool little smoke layer on top.
Let's do it, brother.
It changes the flavor a little bit, but if you like smoke,
I do like smoke.
okay, we'll do that. So then the orange peel, you always want to keep it off to the side because bad orange oils come off the back, good orange oils off the front.
Okay.
Give it a nice little spritz.
Okay.
Sometimes
Kinda
I like
see
to
the
hit it.
glass a
I
little
did
bit.
see a
Give it a
little.
little rub around the inside, little twist.
Wow, there's so much finesse to this.
Right on top. Sometimes it kicks back a little bit. Good boy. A lot of kickback.
No worries.
Pull it off. Got a little smoke on top.
Wow. Okay, look at that.
That's all yours, man.
That's fantastic. This is our finished product right here?
That's your finished product.
Okay, beautiful.
On the
Fantastic. Look at that. I'm just going to try and get a little bit more of a close-up there. we're in for a treat with that one. Really smell the smoke coming through there. And the presentation, it was like dinner and a show. Well, I should say drinks and a show. Thank you, my friend. That's awesome. Okay, let's bring this guy over here and let's indulge a little bit. Cheers, y'all. Got ourselves our old-fashioned everything. Let's enjoy.
I like the salad dressing of the
Wow. Very well done, my friend. Very well done. That's insane. This old-fashioned that he crafted for us, everything from the smokiness of it to the aromatics from the orange peel and everything that he peeled down there, to the little bits of sugar and everything, like, it is so smooth and so well-balanced. She really was not kidding. My friend over here knows his stuff, and the whole presentation is not just for show. He really made a killer old-fashioned. This is very, very good. So much so that I think I'm going to try the chocolate one. That's why I asked him how long they were open, so that I could enjoy this one fairly quickly, and then give myself another treat of the chocolate old-fashioned one. And I think that'll be that. We've got the old-fashioned. I can see the hype behind it. It's absolutely delicious. What's our second?
That menu,
Because I feel like I got room for one more cocktail.
I would try the Sin City, man.
Really?
Yeah, step out of your comfort zone, try it. Let me try to prove you wrong.
Okay.
You know,
all right.
like let me try to change your taste with rum a little bit.
All right.
If you don't like it, I'll make you something else.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, then I guess we'll do a Sin City, but let me work through this first.
Work through that.
Yeah.
And,
I don't want to have it watered down or anything. So.
Do you want a water?
No, I'm okay for right now. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Sweet. So yeah, this is a riff on a Jungle Bird, which is a classic tiki cocktail.
Okay.
So we're using Campari, we're using rum, pineapple juice, we're using a fresh cinnamon syrup, a little bit of lime juice.
All right, let's do it, man.
And a little bit of grated cinnamon over top to give you that, that smell that just right off the top, it's cinnamon.
Okay.
So, my favorite drink.
I'm excited, man.
I like the funky drinks, so.
You convinced me. All right, so what's our process? What are we jumping into?
So we always start off with the cheapest ingredients first, in case we mess up the drink. We're not using our expensive alcohol in it. So we start off with, this is a lime juice, but we actually do a super juice.
Okay.
Using peels and malic and citric acid.
Okay.
And the fresh juice from the lime and water, and then we blend the hell out of it. Then we strain it, and it's a lime juice that'll last a little bit longer than a fresh juice.
Okay,
And actually
cool.
gives you a really good, potent citrus flavor.
All right.
As well, so I love it. It's a good
Look,
process.
man, you're the head bartender. You know what you're doing, so I'm gonna let you work the magic.
And our cinnamon syrup we make in house.
Cool.
Always measuring everything, so everything's really consistent. So you're gonna get the same Sin City here, and she's gonna make you a week later. It's gonna be the same thing all the time.
I love that, man. Consistency is key, right?
Always. I hate going to bars where you get a margarita, the next week you get it from a different bartender. It's completely different.
Get a margarita one week, get a water the next.
Yeah.
It's rough, man. No, I'm excited for this. I'm slowly trying to take small notes as much as I can while I'm watching this, but I know that.
Husser's rum,
Okay.
which is traditional and a painkiller, which is a great tiki cocktail.
Okay.
It's a painkiller. It says it all, really.
Sounds a little familiar. I think I've had one or two of those in like
Yeah,
Ocean
they're
City.
popular.
I don't know about the quality
It's
of
a great
them.
beach drink.
Yeah,
Little
I'll-
coconut cream, orange juice, pineapple juice, a little
Got
nutmeg
you.
on top.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about the quality of them from Ocean City, but they were at least on the menu, so.
Top with ice.
Cool. Was there a time limit for the shake too?
Mine's a little different because I'm a vigorous shaker, but
Okay.
12 to 15 seconds typical.
Okay. And at this point, the 12 to 15 seconds isn't counted. It's just kind of muscle memory.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Alright.
we're just looking for that dilution and for that to get chilled right to the right spot.
Gotcha. I was about to say, you didn't really look like you were counting. You looked like you were just kind of like in the zone. So,
In the zone always. It's a great color.
wow, yeah.
When I did the fall drinks.
This does look very beachy and tropical.
Definitely.
Okay.
That's that Campari in there, so that Italian bitter liqueur.
Very nice. I was literally just saying, I was like, man, if the weather was cooperating a little bit better, it would have been so nice to be able to kick my feet up outside and,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
It's a little fire out there. Actually,
Now
there's
we-
fire going out back.
Nice. Are we doing some
That's,
cinnamon right
that
now?
is grated cinnamon, fresh cinnamon stick.
Okay.
So when you get your nose down in that, it's
Okay.
gonna just smell amazing.
All right. Finished product?
That's it.
All
That's
right.
you got.
Fantastic. Thank you, man.
Enjoy that.
He was saying the cinnamon. Oh, yeah. That is literally like straight off the top. Wow, that's incredible. Awesome. Thanks, man.
Enjoy that.
All right, let's give this guy a taste test. This is
So-
cocktail number 2.
This is, you're gonna get all the flavors, kind of like Thai food. You got the sweet, sour, spicy, bitter. It's all in there. So
Okay.
It rounds off. It's got all these great flavors.
Nice. Sweet, sour, spicy. Okay, cool. And I'm
Not too
guessing it just
spicy,
goes in
cinnamon
layers, yeah?
spice, but yeah, a lot of layers of flavors in that one.
Okay. I'm excited, man. Very cool. Just like before, when I gave a little aroma test over there, the cinnamon is so prominent, like right out the gate with the cocktail, which is honestly kind of like a nice little like palate setter. So I guess let's go ahead and give it a taste and see how the rest of it unfolds.
You like the right amount. I don't shake this one too much because we still want those flavors to be.
Oh wow, that is a really good and interesting cocktail. The way that flavor develops in there. Let's see if we can break it down a little bit. It's like sweet, it's tart, it has a nice smooth like flavor palette through entry, mid, and finish. The aromatics of the cinnamon are also playing a key in how this cocktail's taste kind of unfolds, which I think is actually kind of fun. I like that quite a bit. Now that I'm tasting it, me personally, I don't know if I would go with this as like a beach drink or anything like that, but as like a winter drink or something that was like a nice little like holiday cocktail or something like that, this would definitely be something that I would feel gravitating towards the top of my menu. This is really good. It's pretty solid. And I imagine that with the quality of his bartending, I'm probably getting about as good as this drink is going to get in terms of being mixed. So pretty solid. I'm enjoying the experience. But honestly, now that I'm tasting it, I was like, summer drink wise, I don't know if I would gravitate towards that. For me, this would be more of like a winter cocktail.
It is. This is part of my fall winter cocktail menu. Spring. Summer.
What'd I say? Come on now.
_libations.
Okay, so liberated _libations. Is it this one right here?
That's it.
Okay, cool.
And you'll see a lot of Black Antler where we're at right now. So there's some videos and stuff
Okay.
we promote. We like to promote all of our bars. So far we've done 3 cocktail bars in the area. So
Cool.
Our new one is the Harvest House, Deep Creek Lake.
Okay.
And it's a farm to bar and farm to table restaurant, which is about 10 minutes from here.
Nice. That's so
we're
cool.
utilizing all of their microgreens that they grow in-house in the restaurants. When you walk in, there's picture windows with a grow room with about 1 million different little microgreens growing.
Nice.
They're
Okay.
utilizing the cocktails, and they're also bringing in their legal hemp farm that's going in the back lot. That
Nice.
They grow, and
Okay.
they're growing a bunch of veggies out there too. So
That's cool, man.
good
Well, y'all
fun.
know what to do. Anytime we find somebody on our travels that's fun or engaging, any of that type of stuff, give them a follow, go support their stuff. The cocktails have been absolutely fantastic, so I suggest you guys go check them out. Okay, yo. That was some good old fun at the bar, but I'm about to wind things down and probably just kind of take it easy, cash in for the rest of the night. I'm about to show you guys like a very cool feature of this room that I didn't know was in here at first, but that I found and was like 100% on board with. I definitely want to bring this back to my own house for my own lighting vibes and everything, but we've got this lighting in here. Looks great. But we have a dimmer right here, which is just so nice. That is beautiful. I'm gonna do the same thing in here. Little dimmer switch right here at my little front door. Look at that, guys. That's so awesome. I kind of like this one, honestly. Yeah, let's just let that be our light. I don't think there's a dimmer in the bathroom. There's this light. And a closet light too, but I'll keep this light on for right now. This just looks so perfect. I wonder what happens if I turn off one of these. I think this is our vibe. Yeah, this is such a vibe. There we go. That's what we needed. And I got the lo-fi going on the TV. I'm a big lo-fi fan. I play lo-fi like all the time, guys. It just helps me like relax. It helps me study, helps me like focus and just kind of like get into a zone for work. Lo-fi is literally like my number one. If I could make lo-fi music, I would definitely make it, but I don't know how to make music, so I am a huge fan of it. But if you guys know of any cool lo-fi channels or anything like that, feel free to drop them in the comments. Feel free to send them to me because I will definitely check them out and probably subscribe and support them. Okay. Good morning, y'all. I slept pretty good last night. Honestly, I think if I only had one complaint about this resort, it would probably be the bed pillows itself. The bed was comfy, but the pillows just have like absolutely no support. It's like you lay your head down and just sink right into it. So I woke up with kind of like a crick in my neck, a little bit of like tightness in the body. So hence the yoga and everything like that. But all right, agenda for today. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day, head home. I might do a little exploring just to see if I can find a like coffee shop or something like that. The coffee shop across the road that I was going to check out actually is closed on Sunday. A lot of these places, oh man, maybe I did that wrong. There we go. A lot of these places seem to be closed on Sunday, which is kind of unfortunate because I feel like the Cove Creek Lodge was pretty cool, but I feel like I only got a taste of like, oh man, hold on, we gotta fix this. Sorry, I don't know about y'all, but like I have serious anxiety about being ashy in public, or I guess on the internet for this matter. But yeah, the coffee shop I was gonna check out is closed, and a lot of places are closed on Sunday and closed kind of early at the Cove Creek Lodge, and I was like kind of bummed because I booked it and it like has all these cool amenities and like a pool and all the stuff that I showed you guys yesterday in the little self tour that I took, but I couldn't use any of them. I couldn't even really sit outside and enjoy my little balcony that's behind you guys right now. This joint right here, because again, it's freezing cold right now, and it has not been that way for like the entire week. So I was a little bit bummed out for that, but it is what it is. I got to enjoy some really nice food and cuisine and craft cocktails this whole weekend, which is like a huge Cam thing for sure. I got to travel and explore and make some money. Also Cam things, I love doing that stuff. So yeah, I think to end off this trip, I am going to go ahead and pack up, see if I can find a different coffee shop that may be open, and then we'll give them our business, try their latte or coffee or whatever they've got available for us, and then we will be on our way back through the mountains of Maryland and West Virginia. So let's do it. Goodbye, Fox Den Pizza. Bring my mic with me real fast. Okay guys, this is officially our last stop of the dream weekend trip. I found our coffee spot. I was looking online. There are like 2 coffee shops in town, and it kind of boiled down to ratings and reviews because they're right next to each other. They look very similar, and one had like 48 reviews and one had 50, so it literally beat the other one out by 2 reviews. But this is it. This is the place we're stopping. This is Black Hawk Coffee Company. It's attached to this like little gas station over here. So automatically, I didn't really know what I wanted to think about it, but dude, it's packed, man. There's cars literally taking up every single parking space here and on the other side of the building. And they have like a little drive-through in the back over here. Let me see if I'll show you guys this real quick. They have a little drive-through lane back there, which I've never really seen attached to the back of a gas station, let alone a coffee shop, other than like a Dunkin' or a Starbucks. So we'll see how the coffee is. Okay. It's a nice little shop. Very cool. How are you? It's got a cute, quaint little atmosphere in here, and lots of families and stuff. Is very popular, as you guys can see. There's plenty of people in here. And best thing is like I said, through the window, I can keep an eye on my car over there. I don't plan on staying for too long because I don't want to get flagged for parking in the bank parking lot or anything like that. But yeah, we'll see how their iced oat milk latte is. Can I do a iced oat milk latte, please? I'll do 3 shots of espresso in it. And what flavors do you guys have?
Oh my gosh, we have a ton.
A bunch of them?
Yeah, if I read them off
I'll
for you,
snap,
you're gonna
okay.
forget before I even get to the end.
All right, now I feel a little bit of pressure, but honestly, I'm glad there's nobody behind me in line. I'll trust your opinion on the other one then. Let's go with the one that you suggested.
Because I don't know the
Relay
drinks.
is like my all-time favorite drink.
Okay, I can tell by the way you're.
Yeah,
She's
we're
like
all
feeling it right
like
now. Okay.
It's English toffee, brown sugar, and
Okay.
caramel sauce. It's really
Okay. All right, then let's go with that then.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
I was talked out of my iced oat milk latte, and so we're gonna try something that's a little bit more of their house special. She seemed really excited about it. All of them seemed very enthusiastic, and you know, they all had their favorite drinks. So I'm gonna go ahead and trust them. I feel like the vibes are good in here. I feel like they know what they're talking about in terms of their little coffee creations. So we'll see where this latte takes us. A lot of like Starbucks inspired kind of flavors going on in here. I've seen the honey spice latte before, or like the flat white honey almond latte or whatever at Starbucks. And a couple of the ones that they were listing when they were trying to give me suggestions and stuff like that also sounded a lot like they were like Starbucks kind of oriented or based drinks. So if they've got the coffee and the flavors to match the Starbucks menu kind of setup and stuff like that, then it's actually probably really, really good. All right, so this is our latte. Oh, after you, man, please go ahead.
Have a good day, bud.
You too, have a great one. This is our latte right here. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking like it's more of a Jen latte iced coffee than it is a Cam latte iced coffee. But all the same, I used to get a coffee drink just like this when I started first kind of digging into coffee and stuff like that, giving it a try. I would get the caramel ribbon crunch, and that thing was so good until I started trying actual regular coffee, and then my taste buds kind of shifted towards that. So we're gonna give this guy a try. If it's absolutely too sweet, then at least I can say I tried their coffee. But I feel like based off of what I can even smell coming through the cup, it's probably gonna be pretty good. Shoot, the lid's coming off. No, don't be one of those coffee shop with the weak lids. We hate that, we hate that. All right, I'm gonna move my straw from the bottom because you can literally see a layer of caramel or whatever the heck that is at the bottom. I'm gonna move my straw, try and get that to swirl around, and then we'll give this an official taste test. It smells very creme brulee, very creme brulee. Let's give this a quick little taste. Let's see how we do. Oh, it's good. It's very good, wow, holy crap. I judged a book by its cover, wow. Is there probably a lot of sugar and syrup in this? Probably, but it tastes really good. Tastes very smooth, wow. It's very strong, bold coffee and espresso flavor in there, but the creme brulee, it literally just tastes like it's like this like smooth, like almost like butter flavor just going through the coffee. And I think she said there was some toffee nut in there as well. That's where she was saying the nuttiness comes from. And wow, it is very tasty. Very balanced, very smooth, nice, healthy amount of like sweetness in there. And not too sweet. It's like just coming up on the top end of it for me. Not like, you know, pushing it up against the line, but it's right at the top of what I would consider to be ideal for sweetness and everything. So this was pretty solid, man. Okay, I've got my coffee, I got my gas, time to head on back home. I will just say this to the girlies that helped me pick out a house recommendation for what coffee to go with. Man, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being so helpful. This was absolutely delicious. If anybody is in town in Oakland, Maryland, up in this area, checking out Cove Creek Lodge or just driving through town, go ahead and check out Black Hawk Coffee Company, because they got a really awesome staff and a really awesome tasting lineup of coffee. I think this is gonna be the close of the vlog. This is the end of the dream weekend vlog, man. If you made it this far, listen, I appreciate y'all so much for watching. This is what I love to do, man. I love to do this type of stuff. I love to travel, I love to explore, I love to try new food and different drinks and different places and stuff like that, meet new people. I love to shoot photography and videography, obviously. And then I love to vlog and, you know, capture all my experiences, document my stuff, and then share it all online with you guys. So again, if you made it this far, it really means a lot to share this stuff with you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming and getting out there and doing it. So I guess I will go ahead and bring that to a close. As always, I appreciate y'all so much for watching. If you feel so inclined, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be locked in for future videos. Hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you join my little Cam Brown Vlogs family. There's plenty of room for all of us in my little corner of the internet. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.